So let us continue with our lectures on circles. So let us go on another step. Find this area. So we are still dealing with the perimeter of the circle. Area, which are perimeter, and perimeter, the circumference is pi what? Diameter. So whenever I talk about distance around the circle, a circular garden, anything circular, pi diameter is what's going to work here. Pi diameter again will hold. Let me give one example. Calculate the area of a, not area, sorry, the circumference of a circle whose diameter is what? Let's call it 15. Diameter is 15 millimeters. Let us use pi as 3.1 watt. So calculate the circumference of the circle whose diameter is 15 millimeters. Let us use pi as 3.14. Then I will do circumference. Circumference is pi what? Diameter. Pi what? Diameter. But for the diameter, so we are very lucky. It's about the diameter. So circumference is pi times diameter. This is our position. They have given us diameter. So just put it here. So circumference will be 3.14 times the diameter, which is 15. Are you getting me? Change this one. And again, I'll put it. 314 over what? Over 100 times 15. Are you getting me? Are you getting me? I can cross these numbers. They are enticing. But for my betterment, I won't cross them. I won't cross them because you recall. I will need to change this number back to a what? A decimal. Are you getting me? So let's first leave it. Let us multiply this and this. Are you getting me? Let us multiply 314 times 15 over 10 over 100. Are we together? Let us multiply that. Let me multiply this one here from this side. So I have 314. Let me use lattice. Let me use lattice. Let me use multiplications in lattice. Lattice. Let me use the lattice. You have 314. 314. I have 314. And I have another one called what? You have 15 here. 15. So let us multiply that number. Let us multiply those ones using the lattice. Let me use the lattice method. Let me use the lattice method. Let me use the lattice. Let me use the lattice method. And so, the lattice. So what is 1 times 4 times 1 is going to do what? What is 1 times 3? You have 4 and so. But 4 is the same as 0 what? 4. So you're going to have 0, 4. 1 times 3 is going to have 0, 1. 1 times 3 is going to have 0, 3. Are we together? So you're going to need what? You're going to have 4 times 5 is what? I put 2 and what? 0. 4 times 1 you're going to have what? 5 times 1 you're going to have what? You're going to have 0, 5. Then 5 times 3 you're going to have what? 15. So this is our answer. These are our answer box. Are you getting me? Add the number to go. Are we there? So you have 1 and 0. And so you have 0 there. And so we apply for this one. Add here. Add what you get? 11. And so 11. 4 plus 2 is 7. Plus 4 is 11. So 1 carry 1. Are you getting me? 5 plus 0 is 5. Plus 1 is 6. Then 7. Are we together? Then this is 4. Then that is 0. That is our answer. So you have 4, 7, 1, 0. That's what we have. With lattice. That's what I call lattice. What's the problem with you? Get 314 times 15. Are we together? 5 times 4 is what? 20. 0 carry 2. Are you getting me? 5 times 1. You're going to have 5 plus 3 you're going to have 7. 5 times 3 you're going to have 15. Are you getting me? What is 1 times 4? Then I 4. 1 times 1, 1. Then here what? 3. Are we together? So you're going to have 0. This is 11. 1 carry 1. This is 7. This is 4. Now we're going to put an answer in here. So choose what you want. So you're going to have 4, 7, 1, 0 out of 100. Are we there? Are we there? So you're going to have 4, 471 out of 10. So as a decimal, again I'm watching 47.1. These are what? Yeah, millimeters. So the circumference of this circle, again I'm about 47.1 millimeters. The circumference of that circle will be 47.1 millimeters. So don't forget that. Just a matter of playing with circumference. Circumference is pi what? Diameter. Pi what? Diameter. So let's look at what has brought me today is talk about sectors. Really sectors. Let us look at how we get the perimeter of a sector. The perimeter and the circumference of a sector. Let us look at the circumference and perimeter of a sector. Perimeter and the circumference of a sector. Let me start with the circumference of a sector. Let's get the circumference. Circumference of a sector. Sector, kitegeeza lusako tebera namba. Circles ziba bitundu bya circle. Circles are in fractions here. Kyempita sector. For example, we are dealing with a full circle. Now they can bring a half of the what? A circle. Are you getting me? They can bring which fraction is this? A what? A quarter. Are you getting me? They can even bring this fraction. Which fraction is this? 3 what? 3 quarters. So these are what it goes. They can even bring like a sector like that. So when we walk through circle, teba circle number, ne kaba katundu kayo. Kaba katundu ka circle. Are you getting me? So let us start with the simpler ones. The simple ones. In this case, I have the simple ones. Let me start with the figure. Below is the figure. Below is the figure. Number one. Below is the figure. Let me use this figure. Let me use that figure there. Let me call this one 14 centimeters. Are you getting me? So that is not a full circle. Are you getting me? A calculate, we call it A, B. Calculate number one, The length of the arc, AB, and number 2, and the perimeter of the figure. So that's the question. That is our question. When pay attention, number one, that is the figure, first of all. It's not a full circle, it is a part of the circle. Are we together? There's no way but the length of the arc, this is what they call the arc. But the length of this arc AB, that's the length of the arc AB. Perimeter, you figure. Those things are different. They are different. Let me start with the length of the arc. The length of the arc. So, the length of the arc is this one here. The length of the arc AB is the circumference. First of all, there's never like a length of the arc. This circle is not a full circle. Are you getting me? Which fraction of the circle is that? This is a half. We agree. That is a half of a circle. If you have been shading fractions in your answer, I have shaded 1 over what? Over 2. This is 1 over 2. And you are half your circle. Chitundu cha circle. Chikubele mkwe. And you see full circle. And you are half of a circle. So I want the length of the arc. The circumference is going to be by what? Diameter. A full circle. But this one is not a full circle. It is a what? A half of the circle. So the length of this circle is the circumference of this figure is a half pi diameter. Let me come near here. The length of that arc. Length here your arc ajola. The circumference here your figure at a half pi diameter. Length here arc a half. See full circle. Chitundu cha circle. Again a half pi diameter. But the whole circle number, if a pi diameter, then if you put them number, what it means, a half pi diameter. So the length of the number, a half pi diameter. We shall use pi as 22 over 7. Are you getting me? So the number, a half times our pi times our diameter. Are we there? So the number, a half times the pi, which is 20 over what? Over 7 times the diameter. What's our diameter here? I already want to what they got, not 14. Are you getting me? So by 7, once by 7, 2. Are we there? By 2, once by 2, 11. Or you can take this one. Anyway, let me take this. 1, and this is 1. So again after what? 1 times 11 times 1. Second after what? 11 centimeters. Sorry. There's a times 2 here we can use. Times 2. And then after what? 22 centimeters. So that is the length of that arc. That is the length of that arc. And that's the circumference of your figure. Now to see a perimeter of your figure. I don't know whether I get it. Muchevo kuna distance. Mfunye length ya arc. Mfunye okubanga. Mbweba sako namba. Eba paiwa. David. Niba tuwadde katundu kali bakigyeko. So okubanga okukwa kiba kitundu. Eba a half pi diameter. Nira gyevo okufuna. A half pi diameter. Ye length of that arc. Ye circumference ya semicircle. Because this one they call it semicircle. A length of the arc. So let me get out the perimeter. I've named perimeter here. I want to bianjao. Perimeter here figure. The length of that arc. Bianjao. So let me get the perimeter of that figure. First of all, what is perimeter? Perimeter is the total distance around the what? The figure. So, figure like the number. Are you getting me? So, with the first case, but if you over one, one negative perimeter. So now are you getting me? So perimeter your figure. Again, arc plus 14. Are we together? Again, arc from here arc. That take on 14. Now 14. So after 94 years, they got the arc already. The arc was what? 22 centimeters plus 14 centimeters. So the perimeter of that figure is going to be 36 centimeters. That is the perimeter of that figure. That is the perimeter of that figure. To a perimeter of figure, the length of the arc over the circumference here. Length of the arc, the circumference of figure. Those ones are the same. Yes, so that's what I got in the start. You had a half pi diameter. A length of the arc. We have got 22. Are you getting me? So then I got a perimeter now. The total distance of the whole of it. Again, I put the arc, which is the 22 plus the 14 centimeters. Again, I put 36 centimeters. So that is it. That's example number 1. Example number 2. Another example. So below is the figure. Then you get a quadrant. Brothers. Then you get a quadrant. Tap up. Then you call this one 7 centimeters. Shall be taken by as 22 over 7. And therefore I call this A, and you call this one B. You getting me? So let me get the length of the arc. Let me get the length of the arc. AB. Find the length of the arc AB. Length of the arc. We are still dealing with circumference again. This is pi what? Diameter. Which fraction is this? So we will say. Is this a quarter? Is this a half? 3 quarters. Which fraction has been given? To manifest circle. This is a what? If I complete my circle and I shape this part, over 1 over what? 1 over 4. So this is a quarter. Are you getting it? So the circumference, again, over a quarter pi what? Diameter. Are we together? So again, a quarter times pi times diameter. Again, I put a quarter times pi, which is 20 over what? 7. But my brothers, this is 7. Is this what they call diameter? This is radius. You know, from a what? Diameter. Again, I put 7 and what? 7. Again, I put 14. So times 14 centimeters. Are we there? So you say by 7 once. Are we there? By 7, 2. Are we there? By 2 once. By 2. By 2. By 2. 2. Are you there? By 2 once. By 2. 11. So the length of the arc, length AB, again up 11 centimeters. So the length of that arc, the length of this arc from here to here, again up 11 centimeters. So we lay it up to 11. So now let us now get the perimeter. Calculate perimeter of figure. Let now get the perimeter. Let us get the perimeter of that figure now. Perimeter. Now what's perimeter? Perimeter means the total distance around the figure. I'm going to get my arc. A weight. Figure a weight can be given. Need an arc. I add this one with 7. Are you getting me? Plus, again, this is what it says. One perimeter, you have to move around all of it. The whole of it. There is arc plus 7 plus 7. Arc is what which is 11. So, arc is 11. So, 11 plus 7 plus 7. I don't know when you get it. 4 plus 4. 14 plus 11, 14, 25. You have about 25 centimeters. So, the perimeter, Yaula perimeter, the arc length. So the length of this arc is 11 centimeters. The perimeter of figure, or you don't put an arc, no, you won't get up on the moon. So it's a perimeter. The total distance around the what? The figure. Are we there? Are we there? Let us continue. Let us continue. Let us continue. Another question. Another question. Let us continue with another one. Another figure. So tomorrow I'll send the lessons, the real other sector. So another figure, I think should be the last one. Let me try this one. Let me call this one 10 millimeters. 10 millimeters. Let me call that one 10 millimeters. Let me call this one X. Let me call this one Y. Let me get all of them. Let me get the perimeter. Calculate the perimeter. Calculate the perimeter of the figure. Calculate the perimeter of that figure. Perimeter is the total distance around the figure. When I put to where the figure went. Like this. Are we together? How to get this arc? Are you getting me? Let's get the arc. X, Y. I add this 10 and another 10. Are we together? And this time let's use pi as 3.14. Number omega superwachi. Wadodo. Let us lose that one. So the arc, first of all, fraction J. Let's not get the fraction of the arc. Because to the full circle. If it's a full circle like that, are we together? How many parts have they shaded? They have shaded 3 over 4. So the fraction they have shaded here is 3 over 4. So second up 3 over 4 pi what? Diameter. This is the length of the arc. Somebody will say length of the arc. What are you getting me? Length of the what? The arc. Never gonna pay what? Perimeter. So you know the length of this arc, or you'll be able to have plus the 20. So you know what? 3 over 4 times pi times d. Are you getting me? Plus the what? The 20. Deal with this one. A what? Alone. A what? Alone. Good. Are we there? Kanula amaso. So that's 314 times pi is 3.14 times a d diameter. First of all, my dear brothers, is this diameter? That is what? Radius. Diameter in a Ameka. So times 20. Are you getting me? Kino chokka chikole chokka ngateko netweta. Again, 3 over 4 times 3 1 over 100. Are you there? Times 20. Are we together? Are we together there? Are we together? These numbers are divided by 4. These numbers are divided by 2. By 2, up and down. Let me first start with 0. Remember. By 2, once. By 2, 2. Are you getting me? By 2 again. By 2, once. I give you what? 1. Remainder 1. 11. Then I go back. 5. Remainder 1. Now what? 7. Are you getting me? Those are done. Sub 3 times 1, 5, 7. Are you getting me? Times 1 over 10. Are you there? Is a 10. Multiply this. For me, a part of working. 1, 5, 7 times 3. This is 21. 1 carry 2. 15 plus 2 is what? 17. 7 carry 1. And again, I'm watch. 3 plus 1 which is 4. So I have 4, 7, 1 out of 10. So you're going to play as a decimal, you're going to go for 7.1. Are we there? For this what? 1. Now plus what? Plus 20. You are building this number. This number has a point. You're saying how much point. What do? We introduce a point to what? 0. Introduce a point to what? 0. You know where? 47.1 and 20.0. Okay. We there. So you're going to watch 47.1 and 20.0. You're going to go 1.76. So the perimeter of that figure, again, about 67.1. We're dealing with centimeters, millimeters, decimeters. They were what? 10 meters, they know. They are centimeters. When they say meters, anything which was there. So that is going to be the perimeter of that figure. So there are a perimeter in the length of the arc. But the length of the arc, are you getting me? And what about perimeter? Are you getting me? Are you getting me? So that's the lesson for today. That's the lesson for today. So tomorrow I'm going to come back with the same perimeter, but in another different way. So because we shall be looking at sectors of the type. Sectors of the type, for example, a number like this. You have 60 degrees here. What is the perimeter of this one? Let me look at arcs now, because arcs are also divided. You have the major arcs and the minor what? Arcs. So we are going to be looking at that tomorrow. So I love you so much. Thank you for listening again. This is St. Augustine Primary School. This is math. I'm going to leave you with one question here. Calculate. Questions are here. Calculate the perimeter of the figures. Figures number 1. Let's have that. 77 centimeters. Here will supply us 22 over 7. Let's have this. Let's have that. And then over, let's call it 50 millimeters. Will supply us 3. So let's try to get the perimeters of these figures. This one get the perimeters of these what? Figures. This one is not clear. It's not clear. You have told that this one is not clear. Then you make it clear. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. This number here is not clear. There's the sun around there. It is like this is 77 centimeters. The pi shall take 22 over 7. And it is clear. So I love you so much. Have a nice time. May the good Lord bless you. I love you so much. This is St. Augustine Primary School. Bye-bye. Please don't forget to subscribe. When you go to YouTube, there is a cabell. It's like a cabell. Knock on that cabell. Subscribe, even comment where necessary. Bye-bye.